Hello, and welcome back to Chasing the Target. My co-host is a bit unwell, so I will be leading the way today. A lot to discuss in terms of cricket. Who is Virat Kohli going to replace in the second T20 for Afghanistan? We'll talk about the Pakistan and New Zealand match, and then there's SA T20 going on right now. Par Royals are 44 for 2 in around 7 overs. So yeah, there's plenty of cricket action. Fez, how are you doing? And did you enjoy the game today? It was a nice game, the Pakistan New Zealand one.
Yeah, exciting game. A lot of good prospects for Pakistan. Again, New Zealand also the team always underrated, underdog mentality, jo bolte, but I think now they're a proper championship side. Good comeback towards the end. So Chapman, the fielding as well. New Zealand, they did spill a few catches in the beginning, but I think they came back into rhythm. The way they changed their pace and ball towards the end, Tim Saudi slowing it down. Pakistan के player को समझ में नहीं आ रहा था. But started off with a blister. I think Pakistan and New Zealand both Finn Allen, Saim Ayub. I think that guy is incredible. Very good shot. That six that he flicked. What a shot! And then the fielding again still questionable. Pakistan fielding is becoming a very big problem. बहुत ज़्यादा runs scatter करते रहे. They're slow towards getting to the boundary, and it's just not like it's been since the World Cup. से पहले Asia Cup में भी देखे ये चीज कि they're not the happiest, not the best in the field. Shaheen did address वो post match press conference में उन्होंने बोले कि यार fielding अच्छी नहीं थी. But yeah, it was a good start for him. I think a lot of hope for Pakistan. Like a T20 में ऐसा खेले and they were playing your kind of cricket and they were not wasting a lot of deliveries. Like Rizwan hit decent strike rate. Saim Ayub hit a decent strike rate. Babar Azam when he reached 30 he started smashing a boundary and
he was slow, man. Yeah, I think Babar का मसला था आज strike rate का मसला था because आप जो required run rate था और जो आपके दूसरे batters कर रहे थे उस हिसाब से आपको चला के खेलना था. It was the platform was set kind of and you had to take it forward and he was playing a bit too cautious in my opinion. And यही होता कि wickets in hand ठीक है लेकिन एक विकेट अगर चले गई फिर पूरा ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है. And that's what happened. The run rate went off the charts, I think, after Iftikhar got out. And that is the thing. When Iftikhar was hitting, I think then Babar should have been hitting too. Saim Ayub, Mohammad Rizwan, they both got a life, by the way. पहले दो ओवर में दो ड्रॉप हुए थे. I think in a cotton ball. Miss करा था सच.
Matt Henry missed the cotton ball and Kane Williamson missed Saim Ayub's easy catch.
Yeah, तो वो दो catch drop हुए थे, but then Pakistan made the most of it and like you said, they went off to a flyer. लेकिन हाँ बाबर को मेरे हिसाब से थोड़ा सा चला के खेलना था. Bowling wise also Shaheen was looked off pace man. He's still missing. उन्हें बोला था press conference में कि भाई मेरा pace तो maybe there is something wrong with the speed guns or something. लेकिन it's a fact कि उसका pace गिर गया. He's not looking.
135 से ज़्यादा मारा नहीं था उन्हें deck पे.
But I'm sure like they still I think जैसा आप बोले ये T20 format में I'm sure इन लोग improve करेंगे and उन लोग भाई मैं चेक करा डबल चेक करा था actually 17 T20s है अब 16 बचे. They actually have 16 T20s to play. So I think it is great and they'll just keep improving. Now if you see like the wicket keeping options, they have Azam Khan at the location, have the best of games. You have Rizwan there and then you also have Mohammad Aris. Remember him not only in the emerging Asia but also in the T20 World Cup. He batted really well against South Africa in those games when they brought him in. So they have options. I would like them. I don't know where he is, why he's not in the squad. Wahab Riaz का मेरा वो reasoning समझ में नहीं आया, but I think they do have options and it's good that they're giving Saim Ayub look उसको कहाँ छुपा के रखे. Like he had a great CPL and everything, and he is the future, and they have to play around that. There will be people not in form, and you'll have to select accordingly. But I think if their bowling gets together and their fielding gets together, this can be a very strong team going into the World Cup.
And also a very good fielder. I think 4 catch पकड़ा Saim Ayub खुद अकेले. So 4 catch in the deep area. So I think it was a good and batting जो ने intent के साथ शुरुआत करा. Cut to the boundary first ball of Tim Southee. I think वो जबरदस्त था. But New Zealand अच्छा pull back करे. They got a couple of wickets. I think वो फखर and जो इफ्तिखार का जो था वहां पे अगर एक विकेट रुक जाती थी पाकिस्तान के लिए तो बहुत फर्क पड़ जाता था बिकॉज एक अटैकर रहता था बाबर को गो अबाउट हिज बिजनेस. बट जहाँ पे एकदम से आप देखो आजम खान था फिर बाबर ऑल्सो देन अंडरस्टूड कि भाई और कोई है नहीं मेरे को ही मारना पड़ेगा. सो देन ही कट वन टू द बाउंड्री. एक छिक्का भी उड़ाया उन्हें इन द काउ कॉर्नर. बट अगेन इट वाज अ लिटिल बिट टू स्लो.
वही तो फर्क है. अब देखो आप जब वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर्स बोलते हैं, आई एम सॉरी टू मेक दिस कंपैरिजन अगेन, मगर आप विराट कोहली को ले लो, केन विलियमसन को ले लो, जो रूट को भी ले लो, स्मिथ को भी ले लो, like especially in the shorter format, in particular Kane Williamson and Virat Kohli, जब प्रेशर रहता, जब उन लोग दे डोंट लुक एट अदर पीपल, दे विल कीप अप विद द रन रेट, दे विल फाइंड
Hmm.
बाउंड्रीज, दे विल थिंक. विराट कोहली डिड इट अगेंस्ट पाकिस्तान, केन विलियमसन done it multiple numerous times. This guy needs to go to that level. In my opinion, he has the shots. ऐसा नहीं है कि shots नहीं है उसके पास, talent है, मगर I think maybe he has to find different ways to score, but he has to start scoring. But more importantly, it's the mindset. He has to be more aggressive. He shouldn't worry. कितने के बार हम लोग सुने भाई मिडिल ऑर्डर में बैटिंग नहीं है इसलिए बाबर और रिजवान स्लो खेलते हैं, बचा के खेलते हैं. That works in Dubai, it works in Pakistan, but in other conditions, especially in New Zealand, you have to attack from ball one. You saw how Finn Allen was batting today. He's not been in the greatest of forms, but what is his job? To hit 30 of 14 or 12 of for 3, whatever it is. What Saim Ayub did today. So I'm not saying he has to go on that level, but he has to show more intent, man, Babar Azam. And he has to find a way ki, how do you accelerate even when the pressure is on?
I think he gets confused is what I feel. कि उसको I don't think उसको रोल डिफाइन कर दिए होंगे, आप जो करना चाह रहे कर सकते हैं आप, whatever your role in the team is, but I think उन्हें यहाँ कंफ्यूज है, where does he accelerate or where does he put a price on his wicket.
Basically he succumbs under pressure, right? When जब सिचुएशन आता है कि भाई मैच जिताना है मगर टफ है इक्वेशन, वहां पे उन्हें चुक जाता है, he relies on somebody else. जैसा आप बोले भाई,
that's what I think, like वो confusion है उसको कि मैं मारूं या मैं रुकूं कि फखर और इफ्तिखार भाई मार रहे तो मैं रुक जाता हूं, ताकि अगर इन लोग में से आउट हो गए तो उसका दो प्रेशर ये है कि भाई या तो मैं मार के मैं आउट हो जाऊंगा, या अरे इफ्तिखार और इन्हों मार रहे, अगर मैं भी मार दिया दोनों आउट हो गए एंड देन रन्स इतने हैं, तो आई थिंक वो चीज उसको रीइन्वेंट करना पड़ेगा. जैसा विराट डजंट केयर अटैक, इफ एटलीस्ट फाइंड द गैप्स. आप गैप्स तो भी ढूंढो, सिंगल डबल तो भी ले आओ, प्रेशर कैसा भी आप टेम करते रहो कि भाई प्रेशर अगर, तो ये कंफ्यूजन में कि भाई मैं मेरी विकेट पे प्राइस लगाऊं या मैं मारना शुरू कर दूं, वो कंफ्यूजन है इसको बहुत टाइम से.
मेरे हिसाब से T20 क्रिकेट में प्राइस नहीं रखना आप विकेट पे, बिकॉज यहाँ पे स्ट्राइक रेट की वैल्यू ज्यादा है कंपेयर टू रन्स. आप जितने भी रन मार दो, अगर वो स्ट्राइक रेट ऊपर नहीं है, फर्क नहीं पड़ेंगे वो रन्स के. आपको ये देखना है कि भाई जल्दी गेम कैसा मूव करना, राइट? लाइक हाउ डू यू शिफ्ट वन गियर टू द अदर. विराट कोहली विल नॉट बी थिंकिंग भाई मेरे पीछे दिनेश कार्तिक, रिंकू सिंह, हार्दिक पांड्या, उन्हें वो सब नहीं सोचेगा. ये सेट कि भाई ये इक्वेशन है, मैं अभी सिंगल डबल खेल सकता हूँ, फिर मैं छक्के मारूंगा, या मैं पहले छक्के मारूंगा, प्रेशर डालूंगा, फिर सिंगल डबल खेलूंगा. बट ही हैज अ गेम प्लान. यू एज अ प्रीमियर बैट्समैन यू कैन नॉट थिंक अबाउट इन्हें क्या कर रहा, उन्हें क्या कर रहा. भाई उसके बाद देखो रिजवान बैटिंग करा, उसके साथ फिर आजम भी करा, इफ्तिखार करा. उन लोगों को खेलो अपने गेम, जो भी गेम है, मगर आप देखो आप किस तरीके से खेल रहे हैं. एंड यू रिलाइंग by saying कि no, he'll do everything and I will just play single double, then you're relying on him. You're not contributing to the team, especially in this kind of chase.
Exactly, yeah. तो वही है ना, like I think मेरे को तो जहाँ से अब कितने टाइम से अपन देख रहे हैं, and the way he's getting out, ये तो पहले भी कॉल आउट कर चुके कि भाई वो क्या ही शॉट था जिसपे आप आउट हो रहे हैं. You're getting out in the covers, you're getting out in the 30-yard circle. Usually वो एरिया में बाबर आउट रहा, आज भी कवर में विलियमसन के हाथ में लॉलीपॉप दिए. तो आई थिंक वही है कि भाई ही इज गेटिंग confused as to when to accelerate, when to put like you said, ideally you shouldn't put a price on your wicket. And also अगर जब ओपनिंग पे आते थे तो he had freedom, वो टाइम पे भी explosiveness नहीं थी उनमें, तो he needs to reinvent himself, try a few new shots, probably play probably more straight batted, across the line. Yeah, so he needs to reinvent his self. And I think जो तरीके से बच्चे शुरू के डिस्प्ले करे, I think रिजवान, साइम अयूब, फखर जमान also came out with brilliant intent. इफ्तिखार भाई, like he was also crazy, I think. तो I think ये चार लोग डिफाइन करेंगे भाई ये ग्राउंड पे ऐसा खेलना है. इतना बड़ा ग्राउंड नहीं था, स्क्वायर बाउंड्रीज छोटे थे, आप यूटिलाइज कर सकते थे उसका.
या बिल्कुल 100%. शेन भाई हेलो बोल रहे, हेलो सर. पाकिस्तान प्लेइंग 11 में 4 ओपनर नहीं खिलाना चाहिए, फखर को ओपन कराना चाहिए, रिजवान को प्लेइंग 11 में नहीं खिलाना चाहिए, उसकी जगह मिडिल ऑर्डर बैट्समैन खिलाना चाहिए. मेरे हिसाब से ये बात सही है. मैं जो आज भी देखा, और मैं इन द लीड अप जो भी स्टैट्स पढ़ रहा था, प्रीव्यूज और हाईलाइट्स भी देख रहा था पाकिस्तान के, और आज के मैच के बाद भी मेरे हिसाब से ये बात सही है. ठीक है, रिजवान आपके लिए बहुत कुछ करा एंड ऑल दैट, बट आई थिंक ओपनिंग स्लॉट में आप फखर को ओपन कराओ साइम अयूब के साथ, या आप बाबर को कराओ और फखर को वन डाउन खिलाओ. फखर को टॉप 3 खेलना जरूरी है, राइट? इफ यू वांट टू हैव थोड़ा सा बैलेंस, आप बाबर को कराओ, कोई बात नहीं, मगर रिजवान बाबर मेरे हिसाब से टीम में रहना कोई फायदा नहीं है. दो आप कोई मिडिल ऑर्डर बैट्समैन को लेकर, आप मोहम्मद हारिस को लेके आओ, आप वो कुछ कौन है वो साहब Shahzade Farhan जो अभी
हाँ हाँ
squad में,
शाहजादा या
so, you know,
शाहजादा
he
का
played well in domestic. I saw him in a few domestic games. He batted really well. A very aggressive player. आप उसको ट्राई कराओ. आप मेरे हिसाब से ये बात ठीक है. Like, you know, ठीक है, Rizwan and Babar have formed a formidable partnership over the years, but now I think दोनों की नहीं बनती, especially if they're not opening the batting. You will have to have players जो चलाएंगे गेम को. और बाबर को रखना मेरे हिसाब से. And then yeah, look, Rizwan will hit that odd shot, this and that. मगर overall उसका strike rate क्या रहता वो, that is you have to check, right, in this series.
बाबर के लिए बस एक ही चीज अभी बच गई है करने के लिए, मैच विनर की मेंटालिटी लाना है उसके अंदर, वो नहीं है
बिल्कुल.
अभी उसके अंदर. उन्हें बेसिकली ही लुक्स लाइक ही इज अ स्टैट पैडर, बट आई डोंट बिलीव ही इज अ स्टैट पैडर. आई मीन इट कम्स ऑफ लाइक दैट 100%, मैं समझ सकता हूँ
Yeah.
सिचुएशन के हिसाब से, बट ही इज जेन्युइनली कंफ्यूज. लाइक आप देख लो उन्हें कब से एक ही उसमें खेल रहा, एक ही तरीके वगैरह. एवरीबडी हैज द सेम कंप्लेन कि भाई ये बंदा एक्सेलरेट नहीं करता, ये बंदा स्लो खेल रहा, बिकॉज उसको लगता है जब तक वो है, जब तक ये वो रहते हैं थोड़े लोगों के माइंडसेट के, मैं अगर रहा तो एटलीस्ट टीम को थोड़ा बिलीव रहेगा, थोड़ा बहुत, अगर मैं चले गया तो क्या होगा, बच्चे पूरे नए हैं. तो आई थिंक ही इज टेकिंग टू मच प्रेशर ऑन हिमसेल्फ, which he's trying to restrict himself also playing from boundaries. Also he's restricting himself from like uh, you know coming up with areas to find gaps and stuff, which he could find आराम से. If he starts walking
Yeah.
around the ground a bit, pitch पे थोड़ा walk करो आप, पैडल मारो थोड़ा, late cuts मारो आप, थोड़ा स्ट्रेटर खेलो, आप बिल्कुल, आप में उतनी काबिलियत है, आप कर सकते
You
हैं. आज
know,
भी अच्छा सिक्स मारो ने.
I would have given him benefit of the doubt if they're batting first, ठीक है. मगर
Yeah,
जब इतना
yeah,
स्कोर लग गया था बोर्ड पे,
yeah.
जब आपको मालूम है आप नहीं कर,
चेसिंग
आप
में तो चेसिंग में तो
प्रेशर
डेफिनेटली.
नहीं कर सकते. अगर टारगेट 180 190 था, 200 फिर आपकी बात सही है, he should stay in one end and the other guys think. But when the run rate is over that much, it's like 226 you're chasing, then
Yeah,
you cannot, you both have to hit, right? In
yeah,
any game, if
100%.
it's 220
Yeah.
230, you cannot have one guy standing there till the end, because if he gets out, it's all over. What he has to do is he has to also hit, and then the other guy comes in, he has to hit. आपके पास आमिर जमाल भी था, ये शाहीन था, आजम खान तक हिटर्स तो थे आपके पास. मगर अगर अगर ठीक है 200 स्कोर विद इन रीच है, देन सेंसिबल खेल सकते हैं आप. मगर जब 226 चेस कर रहे हो, उसको सेंसिबल खेलने की जरूरत ही नहीं थी. दैट्स वेयर आई वाज अ बिट अपसेट विद हिज परफॉर्मेंस.
अब bowling while पाकिस्तान थी ग्रेट नहीं करी, वेरी बैड एरिया. आमिर जमाल अगेन वेरी शॉकिंग 55 रन दे दिए उन्होंने आज, बहुत बहुत पिटे उन्होंने. हारिस ऑफ ठीक ठाक डाली है. I think he was fine the last over he managed to pick up 2 wickets. Shaheen got smashed again. Like his excuse was square boundaries were easy to get, but आप उतना ही full डाल रहे थे, आप उतना ही short ball रहता. So I think आपके एरिया अगर आप सही पिच करें तो maybe you would have got a lot more again. उसका नाम क्या है अपना, उसामा मीर फिर पिट गया. आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स रॉन्ग विद हिम. ही वाज अमेजिंग इन इंग्लैंड, जो अपन देखे थे उसको वहां पे अच्छा डाल रहा था. सडनली ही लॉस्ट रिदम. वर्ल्ड कप में भी बहुत काफी उतना ग्रेट नहीं डाले उन्होंने. अब्बास अफरीदी वाज गुड टू सी, ही गॉट अ फ्यू गुड विकेट्स, ही वाज पिचिंग इट इन द राइट एरियाज. तो मेरे हिसाब से बॉलिंग वाइज दे हैव टू वर्क अ लॉट. अगेन दे नीड नसीम शाह बैक. नसीम इज दैट वही जो सीम लगा के बॉलिंग करता है, इट गेट्स मूवमेंट अ लिटिल बिट शामियस्टिक. But they need to work on their bowling. Batting while I was very impressed with the young people. Like मेरे को तो बहुत मजा आया. टीम साउथ 150 विकेट्स मैंने कब से खेल रहा है और बंदा ये
Yeah, I mean,
सिर्फ 150 लिया बोल के शर्म आ रही मेरे को तो.
I saw him in the G20 the first year. मैं जब वो टाइम पे समझा it's his last year of cricket, but he's played 5 years after that. Now it's been 5 years since that first season. And अभी भी खेल रहा है. If you ask me that time, I would say yeah, this is his last tournament. He's probably playing G20. He'll play a league in America, Dubai, and he'll finish. But he is still playing for New Zealand, representing his country. He's been immense, man. Him and Bolt are like the wide ball version, or you can say all three format version of Anderson and Prod. They're incredible. I mean, now Bolt is selected T20 leagues and everything, and he'll only play World Cups and all that. But उन लोग दोनों as a jodi, they've been sensational. Yeah, Tim Sadi, man, again he picked up 4 wickets today. I think Bolt with a lot of
experience,
smart, good experience, good variations. I really enjoyed his bowling, and yeah, he's someone I've never rated, but I have to rate him now. कोई option ही नहीं है. He's done so good for his country.
Yeah, he knows how to पेस कैसा कंट्रोल करना एंड कोचिंग सिचुएशन में स्लोअर कर देना. आई थिंक वो चीज बहुत जबरदस्त है उसकी. केन विलियमसन आउट फॉर 1 ईयर ऑलमोस्ट, आईपीएल के बाद. गुड रिटर्न इन द वर्ल्ड कप, डिसेंट रिटर्न इन द वर्ल्ड कप, बट अगेन ही इज बैक टू हिज वेज. भाई जो बंदा एक्सेलरेट करता है इनिंग, जो तरीके से पेस करता है, समझता गेम है. उसके साथ डैरिल मिचेल, राइट, लाइक थ्रू आउट दिस लास्ट ईयर बेस्ट न्यूजीलैंड प्लेयर ऑलमोस्ट, एंड नाउ अगेन ही इज एंड द वे ही जस्ट गेट्स द बॉल अंडर द बैट, जो 6 स्ट्रेट सिक्सेस मारता उन्हें. I think I really enjoy Daryl Mitchell का typical shot है, ball under the bat जो आता.
I think Kane Williamson is one of those batsmen की अगर उसको देखे तो आप समझेंगे ये इन्हें छक्के नहीं मारेंगे. Like you get that feeling from Kohli,
Like
Babar.
Dravid, yeah.
Yeah, but Kane Williamson can hit sixes at will when he wants to. जब
Yeah.
जब माने उन्हें pure timing के साथ मारता है, उन्हें select करता कहाँ छक्का मारना है, उन्हें मार सकता है. And finding the gaps. I've seen him play live. You've also seen him. He is incredible
Yeah.
in finding the
Reader.
gaps. उसको मालूम है
Very
भाई
good
gap
reader.
का है और वहां से उसका boundary count बढ़ता because he knows कि भाई ठीक है, I don't need to take a risk. Over here this over I'm not going to take a risk, but I'm still going to get 12 runs. How am I going to get it? I'm going to pick the gaps out, and that's what exactly he does. He's sensational at that. And again, you can talk about his strike rate, this and that, but he knows exactly what he's doing, man. This guy's on another level compared to, and he also has that acceleration in him that other players probably don't have. And captaincy, so he's outstanding. So I'm sure maybe this is his last World Cup T20 version, maybe, but he'll want to go off with a bang because he's been very close to this trophy as well as the 50 over. He's played two
Yeah.
World Cup finals without winning, but maybe this time he can. But these guys will go semi-finals again. I don't have any doubt.
There's- yeah, I think for them the only drawback with the Devin Conway की form थी, but Chapman incredible talent यारो. He अच्छा catch पकड़ा towards the end also. He got a very good catch and amazing with the bat. I think he has the right step. But yeah, New Zealand look very poised to like being challenging at least for the T20 World Cup. मजा आने वाला है हम लोग को देखने. But even with Pakistan, like, I'm looking forward to these next 4 T20s because the way they showed the will and commitment. I mean, चलो ठीक है 46 रन से आ रहे आप बोल सकते कि भाई बड़ा मार, लेकिन जो देखने को मिला, जो प्लेयर्स का इंटेंट देखने को मिला आज, काफी हद तक enjoy करा मैं to watch that kind of cricket. I've never seen them play like इतना intent, इतना मार तोड़, और like they probably will be able to get a good squad. Like you said, 16 T20 say they're probably able to make a lot more area for different players. You never know, like they'll come up with a
I think
championship.
they're on the right track. अब देखो, आप ये 5-0 भी अगर हार गए, आपके पास फिर भी 11 और T20s है या like 12 और T20s है to sort things out. I think they're giving people opportunities, which is good. The problem was with Babar as captain that he was playing the same 11. Here they're trying different. I hope they rotate. I want to see Shahzadeh Farhan. I want to see, Wasim Jr. I want to see everyone else also get a game in this series and series in the future, so that then when it comes to the World Cup, agar someone like a Naseem Shah gets injured or a Shaheen gets injured, you don't have a problem because सब खेल चुके हैं. And अभी मौका है. Like, I know there's a thin line in rotation and sticking to your strongest 11, but I think in modern day cricket there has to be some sort of rotation so that the people on the bench get exposure and the people who are playing in the 11 get some rest. तो वो हम लोग को बहुत जरूरी है वो balance निकालना, and I'm sure they can do it this time around. And if they do, then Pakistan will be a threatening team in the T20.
Yeah, bilkul. And I think with Zaman, I'm very keen to see on Zaman how he'll perform. I mean, he didn't bowl the worst in the Asia Cup. He was there. He was decent. He came in the final. He bowled a good last few overs, but unfortunately, he didn't make the cut for the World Cup. So I think Zaman should get chance. Azam, I think एक और chance deserve करता है. I know आज बहुत close आ गई थी उसको, ball एकदम से just hit, and he went across the line and easy catch again to Williamson. Williamson भी काफी catch पकड़ा आज. But two good sides to watch. It was a good atmosphere in the ground as well. छोटी boundaries थे, but चलो ठीक है, मजा आ गया. आज डेविड अन्ना आगे हेलीकॉप्टर पे पूरा स्ट्रेट सिडनी सिक्सर्स वर्सेस सिडनी थंडर्स.
I've never seen anything like that.
I've never seen that in cricket. It's like it felt like Space Jam में जब माइकल जॉर्डन एंड में आता था, बेसबॉल छोड़ के बास्केटबॉल खेलने आता था.
और ऐसा नहीं है कि पूरी क्राउड थी या कुछ नहीं, वो पहले आ गया था, 3-4 घंटे पहले आ गया था मैच से, या 2 घंटे जो भी है. तो he literally he came because he was at a wedding, and to avoid traffic and stuff, they took the helicopter. So he actually came to make the game. I thought कि कुछ उन्हें रिटायर हुआ बोल के कुछ नया कर रहे, होमकमिंग, वैसा कुछ नहीं था. He's just that he had to get to the game, so this was the best way to get to the match.
आके भी हार गए भाई, उसमें क्या है, and I think they're not going to make
But
the
you saw
finals.
him and he sledged Smith, got him out first ball. I think that was fun. Like a mic
Yeah.
pe Smith was trying to take guard. He's like, "Come on, mate! Like, you're going to open the batting. You need to know how to take the guard and this and that." Kya keep bol raha tha, and Smith got out first ball. That was nice.
Yeah, I mean, Warner always in the banter, and I think he's going to also play the ILT20 in Dubai from like next week or something. So he has a lot of cricket on his plate. But there are also rumors that he might actually play the West Indies and Australia. Yeah, so I'm not sure उसमें decision क्या हुआ.
Steve Smith opening the batting, you're okay with that?
No, I don't think so. Like, in which, I mean, again, even if it's like, I don't see him as an opener. I see him like those guys who come to protect, like a Damian Martin is like what I feel. Steve Smith is like it's a role where you have to just keep your head in the game and you have to put a price on your wicket, and then आपके अतराफ में लोग खेलने वाले हैं, आप खिलाते पूरा game. So I don't see Steve Smith as an opener, and I mean they really need to find like a replacement for Warner.
Yeah, and that means Cameron Green is batting at number 4. So it's a risk that they're taking. I think Steve Smith is
Cameron
bored of.
Green can open. Cameron Green can open.
Yeah, he could be something like aggressive opening batsman. वो try कर सकते. I thought that's what they'll do. मगर Smith put his
Yeah.
hand up and he said he wanted to open. I think मेरे को ऐसा दिख रहा है उन्हें बोर हो गया. Old ball के साथ आके थोड़ा slow हो जाता है game. Then he has to defend this and that. I think he wants a new role. He wants to be a bit more
कोई
aggressive.
reinvent, yeah, find something new. अब cricket में बोर हो गया शायद थोड़ा. So like maybe
वैसा
even
दिख रहा
like,
है because he's a
yeah.
fidgety kind of guy, right? Like he doesn't stay in one place. So I think he wants to try something new. But I agree with you. It could turn out to be a good decision, but in my opinion, they should have tried someone for the future because even Smith is 34 now. I know he can
Yeah.
play another 3-4 years, but if you he's still a great number 4 batsman. So I think he should
I
have
mean,
just
you
stayed.
have Travis Head also that can open. Like you have Mitch Marsh also that can open.
What about the
So
guys who are opening, who are proper openers? What about them? Matt Renshaw, Cameron
yeah,
Bancroft, आपका और किक है वो Marcus Harris. I'm sure they're pissed off all of them. Like कि we're not looking looked at. Whereas we're opening in Sheffield Shield, we're putting our body on the line and everything, and you're taking a middle order batsman and opening him. So why should we open then in domestic cricket? We should also play in middle order. वो
yeah.
ओपनर का वही हो जाता है कि लाइक भाई ओपनर मिडिल ऑर्डर में नहीं खेल सकता मगर मिडिल ऑर्डर ओपन करा सकता है ऐसी बात हो जा रही है वहां पे एंड मे बी इट इज फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग देम टू
या 100%. आई मीन देखो भाई, आप करियर बनाना चाह रहे हैं एंड यू हैव टू देखिए, आपके ओल्ड गार्ड भी ऐसे इतने टाइम तक बैठे हुए हैं कि आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते. लाइक वार्नर नाउ ही वेंट एंड रिटायर्ड. यू डोंट नो व्हेन उस्मान ख्वाजा प्लेड वन फॉर्मेट, सो आई डोंट, यू डोंट नो व्हेन दैट गाय गोना रिटायर. सो आपके लिमिटेड स्लॉट्स रहते हैं. जब आपका स्लॉट कोई ऐसे बंदे से कोई छीन लेता जो ऑलरेडी इन दिस ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम ऑलरेडी है सिंस थिक एंड थिन, फिर आप आके उसको ऊपर प्रमोट करके किसी और को घुसा दे रहे. सो वो अपॉर्चुनिटी तो या फ्रस्ट्रेशन तो रहेगा, बट अगेन वही है कि भाई यू हैव टू break down the door to get into this Australian team. And I don't even see anything wrong with the way this Australian team is playing. They're playing the greatest cricket of their lives. So I mean, not
या
probably each individual, but as a team, collective unit, the camp,
लाइक
they're
देयर
fantastic.
overachieving you didn't expect you expected the other
You can't say
Australian
all they say. They'll take out the Ashes, they'll take out the WTC final, they'll take out the World Cup, they'll take out the T20 World Cup. Like,
yeah
they'll take out
and
everything.
you wouldn't have had them as favorites for all the tournaments at
Yeah,
least the one day World Cup and T20 World Cup you don't have them favorites all the time they're
exactly.
not as strong as they were before and they
Even
still
like
win.
David Warner, Usman, when did they get opportunity? When finally the 2000 era Australia started depleting. Like Gilchrist retired, Hayden retired.
Yeah.
उसके बाद आपको वार्नर 2005 में दिखा, फर्स्ट टाइम 2006 में दिखा आपको कि अरे पुट्टा कौन है, कभी नहीं देखे. धीरे 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 दे स्टार्टेड मेकिंग अ ट्रांजिशन. सो दैट्स जनरली व्हाट ऑस्ट्रेलिया आई थिंक करते कि भाई हल्लू हल्लू टीम को चेंज करते रहते हैं. कमेंस
Most
बनने वन
people
दिस
make
कॉल.
debuts very late over there. Mike Hussey debuted when he was 30.
30
Uh,
एग्जैक्टली.
he played 6-7 years
डेविड
cricket.
42 में, डेविड हसी तो उसके
Yeah,
बाद
so
का.
they make the debuts late. They're fit. That's one thing. So they
Yeah.
can, like their 30s is like prime for a lot of people, but not for sportsmen. But they've changed that. Ki bhai,
And
like
I mean, again, they've got avenues like you said, Sheffield है, BBL में opportunity मिल जाती. So they have ways to get there. IPL का contract मिल जाता थोड़ों को, like Aaron Hardy इन लोगों को मिल गया. So yeah, you have now other ways of getting into the team rather than like just one ultimate playing for Australia kind of thing. That's also helpful for them. So they need to break down doors there, and then ultimately आपको baggy green मिलता.
yeah 100% and it's a good system that they have and उन लोग जैसा वही है competitive रहता but it's also flexible you don't have to you can play somebody like if you're a Steve Smith he started as a bowler then he
Yeah.
went middle order batsman main batsman now he's opening batsman so the roles are flexible they are willing to sacrifice certain things to for the team's sake and that's good right वैसा flexibility भी अगर बनी तो फिर then you have more options फिर आप आप देख सकते हैं भाई इसको भी खिला सकते हैं इसको भी खिला सकते हैं आप ऑस्ट्रेलियन की टीम देख लो T20 में again I won't call them favorites लेकिन they have so many players Maxwell Stoinis Cameron Green कहीं भी बैटिंग कर सकते हैं कहीं भी bowling कर
Travis
सकते
Head.
हैं
Yeah.
Travis Head as well and then on top of that then they have the luxury if they want they can play a Warner and Smith who have experience
Like,
if they want because they
yeah.
don't even need to play them but they can have the luxury because they have such all-rounders they have flexibility in that squad and that's a really good thing about them
बिल्कुल. And
who's going to replace Virat who's Virat Kohli going to replace tomorrow on Sunday
that's a very hard question, man. Like because I don't see fault. Everybody, no, none of like apart from probably Rohit Sharma getting duck out himself, but it was not his fault. Shubman Gill was decent. Tilak was decent. You can't take out Shivam Dube because he was the best in the game. So it's gonna be very hard to get Virat Kohli in. Though we know what caliber he brings and what he brings to the table.
so you're saying he's going to come and sit on the bench
I think he should be sitting on the bench if you want to give a fair chance to the youngsters. Unless they look at the bowling and say, "Okay, Ravi Bishnoi or Sundar ko nikalo or Kuldeep or Virat ko lalo," maybe they might do that. But apart from that,
Imagine his face.
I don't see him any entry. I don't see any entry for Virat Kohli, honestly.
They'll have to drop somebody. कोई option ही नहीं है नहीं तो
वो
उसको
वही रहेगा ना based on the bowling figures. Ravi Bishnoi and Washington Sundar come
मैं
to my
आपको
mind.
बोलता हूँ किसको निकाल सकते दो प्लेयर है जो 100% मेरे हिसाब से निकालेंगे उन लोग one of the two not 100% but who I think they can drop तिलक वर्मा और शुभमन गिल.
They could drop, but yeah, it's just like if they drop Shubman, then they'll be like, अरे ने रन आउट करा दिया. इसलिए रोहित शर्मा उसकी फिर
मगर
गए और
विराट
निकाल दिए.
आप मेरे को बोलो अगर इंडिया अफगानिस्तान का सीरीज चल रहा आप उसको रोहित को रखे ये सीरीज में और उन लोग बेंच पे तो बैठने के लिए नहीं खेल रहे they're playing to because they still have to
हाँ
prove a point also and also this is your last two 20s before the World Cup last
भाई
two.
अब देखो पर्सनल रीजन किसका था विराट कोहली का था अब गलती बच्चों की थोड़ी है कि भाई बच्चे खेलिए एंड मैच जीत गया मैच हारते तो आप आराम से निकाल सकते थे बट यहाँ कोई रीजनिंग नहीं है आपके पास कि आप निकाल रहे लंबी रस्सी फिर कहाँ गई हगने चली गई लंबी रस्सी तो फॉर मी इट्स लाइक I would honestly see if I see Virat Kohli bench, I won't be shocked. But like,
So it could be that one of these guys, either Tilak Verma or Shubman Gill, were told that you're not going to play, you're not in the 11. Then Virat Kohli asked for his leave, and they said you're going to play because Virat Kohli is not there. When he comes back, you're going to get dropped.
so
Because
what
we've
they
seen something like Ishan Kishan getting dropped for a double hundred. So I will be very surprised if Virat Kohli doesn't play.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. I mean, the caliber, the Virat Kohli status and stuff like that, people will go bonkers. But like, the only like, if you ask me legitimately, कैसा निकालेंगे तो ऐसे या तो सुंदर को निकालना और विराट को खिलाना because तिलक वर्मा bowling कर लेता. He is also a right arm off spinner and he's also an all rounder. या आप रवि बिश्नोई को हकाल के बोलना कि भाई भैया तू खुद बिगाड़ डाला लाइट ले लो तुम्हारे को. So it's like that. And Kuldeep Bhai is still on the bench as well. So there are a lot of yeah. So Kuldeep Bhai is also not there. And then maybe you could also like, but like if they drop Shivam, do it.
I think for Kuldeep Yadav, they put him on the bench, so they want to test out Ravi Bishnoi, Washington Sundar, and everything like that. He's the number one spinner in India, Kuldeep Yadav. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, 100%.
They want to try these guys out and give them some game time. But yeah, I think इन लोगों को बोले होंगे भाई आप एक गेम के लिए फिर कोहली आएंगे कोहली खेलेंगे अब ये भी देखना है कि जायसवाल खेलेगा नहीं खेलेगा we don't know if he's fit or not.
Exactly.
If Jaiswal is fit then two people will go.
जायसवाल का बहाना अभी भी है भाई जायसवाल को बोल सकते हैं ग्रोइन रिकवर नहीं हो रही छुपा दिए शुभमन को निकाल सकते ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ लाइक वी वांटेड टू टेस्ट आउट द रोहित एंड विराट कॉम्बिनेशन
one of them is getting dropped 100%. I don't know who is getting dropped. I'll be very surprised if Virat Kohli doesn't play in the indoor match. If he's fit.
अलीबाग में घर बना तो उन्होंने जाके पर्सनल रीजन I don't know क्या था रीजन एक्चुअली but I'm just saying because the video launched yesterday.
वो जो था like it was his daughter's birthday. That's why he didn't play. That's why 11 Jan को match था right? 11 Jan was his daughter's birthday. That's why he didn't play. But yeah, like I mean. You can have an opinion on that as well, like because.
I mean, everybody does it nowadays, but like it's just like we start to see the people who are going to get dropped. But again, it'll just be like we want to test Virat and Rohit opening, and I'm pretty sure they'll send Virat and Rohit opening. It's what I also feel. If Virat,
I wish they do. I don't know.
I think they will. I think they will. They want to do like something like a Faf and a Virat at RCB. They want to do something like that in India.
Maybe if especially Jaiswal is not playing, then there's a good chance. If Jaiswal is playing, then I think Jaiswal open because Jaiswal का आप strike rate देख लो 160-70 के बीच में है अभी and it's better than Shubman. It's better than many people and he's scoring runs as well consistently and that's how he's playing. Wherever he's playing India jersey or he's playing Rajasthan jersey. Or even in like domestic cricket, he is playing aggressive cricket. He's taking on the bowlers, looking for boundaries. तो अगर उन्हें फिट है शायद they'll go with him. If he's not fit, then yeah, Virat Kohli will go from one down to opening. Maybe that'll be cool to see.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like either Shubman gets very. I don't know if Tilak will because Tilak came and handled the situation well with Shivam Dubey. He was, but Shubman looked shaky. He got the captain out. Now the only other way I see is Sundar getting dropped. Sundar or.
I think you have to drop a batsman because आपको bowler तो खिलाना पड़ेगा पांच with Dubey 6 ये bowler तो खिलाना पड़ेगा आपको I don't think लोग risk ले सकते
नहीं क्या number 4 श्रेयस अय्यर भी 48 बना के आउट हो गया रांची मैच he didn't 48 he was explosive 7 boundaries but he managed to slow it down to a 48 or 48
But it's good that he's playing Ranchi. England का series आ रहा, and it's good that he is playing there and getting used to the conditions, getting used to red ball cricket again, and grinding it out because he didn't have the best of South Africa series, and he's a good player of spin, so it's a good preparation. I think Bhuvi also took a 5 for it. Rahane 0 पे out हुआ, and I think we'll keep an eye on this as well. Prasidh Krishna was bowling. He picked up a couple wickets for Karnataka. I think they got Gujarat all out as well. So we'll keep an eye out on that because there are players who are also fighting for Indian selection. Pujara, we know the other day scored a double hundred, was it? So he's also looking to come into the squad. Rahane is looking to come in, I'm sure, and Shreyas Iyer is already there. He's looking to maintain his place. So we'll keep one eye on the Ranchi Trophy.
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल आई मीन दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज यू गेट टू नो कि भाई वहाँ से कौन आ रहे हैं, उनका क्या बैकग्राउंड एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. बट वही है कि भाई ओवरऑल कल ही थोड़ा बहुत मालूम होगा कि भाई अगर मालूम, आई डोंट नो, कल तो मैच है भी नहीं, संडे को है मैच.
प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस होगा
कल, प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस लगा, सो प्रॉब्ली दे विल आस्क कि भाई विराट कोहली कहाँ से आ रहा, क्या कर रहा. बट आई डोंट नो, इट विल बी फन टू सी बेचारे कौन गेट ड्रॉप किसका, कि वो होता अनलेस दे ट्राइंग टू गो फॉर एस्पिरेशन सेम ग्राउंड.
It's in Indore.
It's in Indore. No, it's not the same. Really, I'll be of that. Yeah, so
Indore
it
is
doesn't look like
in your state only, in Madhya Pradesh, right?
Madhya Pradesh, yeah.
Yeah,
Indore
so
is there.
वहाँ पे weather कैसा रहेगा?
ठंडा, सर्दी, बहुत सर्दी रहेगी कल. It's very cold.
Yeah, because Bangalore is going to be hot.
Yeah, it's like on the side of Punjab, right? Like MP, so it's like a little bit chip, but like central. It's central.
Again, Indore, I don't remember the pitch over there.
Holkar, the one that I think did it get demeritated or no? I don't think that got demeritated.
Happened there. I just don't remember.
It was a small ground, yeah, flat wicket.
Yeah, so अब देखना पड़ेगा कैसा वो pitch है. I'm sure everybody will be. If Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma are playing, then I'm sure it will be sold out as well. And then for that Bangalore T22 because I will be looking forward to seeing Kohli there and Rohit there. And मैं भी ये mind up बना लिया कि भाई दोनों को खिलाओ, World Cup भी खिलाओ.
Yeah, I think now I just want it to happen now, right? Like it's just like
one of the last few times, right? We're gonna see them. If you ask me from a professional point of view, you send a young team, but if you're saying emotional, also you can still win. It's still professional. It's not like you can't win. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma are still your best players in the team. So I think they should definitely play. And
I mean, it's just like a he said, you say, I say kind of situation. Because अगर चले गए, हार गए तो भी गाली है, वैसे जंग स्क्वाड गई तो भी गाली है. तो I don't know like क्या it's like हार्दिक पांड्या गया तो उसको कैप्टन कौन बनाया, तो बैकलैश बहुत रहेगा कैसा भी.
वो तो बैकलैश अब उन लोग तैयार है बैकलैश लेने. अब रोहित शर्मा अगर कप्तानी ले चुके, मतलब he is fine with the fact that he's been criticized and everything, he's willing to take it. And Virat Kohli is also, and I think उन लोग दोनों थोड़ा सा bond भी बना लिया कि भाई हम लोग दोनों let's go on a high one last time, let's at least go and try for the World Cup. And it's good to see them putting that effort in. They're playing this Afghanistan series, then they're going to play the IPL, they're getting in rhythm for that World Cup. Only time will tell if it's a correct decision or not a correct decision. It was something that I wouldn't have done. Maybe it's something you would have done, but now that they've done it, like we should back.
We have to go with it. Yeah, we have to go with it. Yeah. Also, and like you said, the biggest thing in New York, में fans, everyone are going to wait. रोको के लिए like it's going to be insane.
अगर आप मेरे को बोलेंगे भाई विराट कोहली खेल रहा, who will not go? Anybody will go and watch him play. And also this might be the last few times. You know, we always used to say about Sachin, Ganguly and these guys. Now we're going to say about Kohli and Rohit. This is the last time he's going to play.
And we've seen Dravid, Ganguly, Tendulkar all like retire, right?
Last time he's going to play Mumbai. Last time he played Sydney. अब कोहली के साथ यही होगा ये एक दो साल में. You'll say this is last test match in Australia. This is last test match in South Africa. It's going to happen. So we should just cherish it while it's there. And see what
I mean, the only thing what doesn't give it away for Virat Kohli at least is his fitness. For Rohit, it looks more likely because this guy doesn't care. Like he's sorted in his head. He knows what he wants to do. Honestly, IPL ये वो तो खेलते रहेंगे. Probably he'll play for a county team. I think the way he likes Test cricket, Rohit Sharma, you could see.
If Rohit Sharma's average was below like whatever it was in the World Cup, उन्हें नहीं रहता था ये squad में because he had such a stellar World Cup.
Exactly.
भाई आप वसीम अकरम को ले लो, आप एडम गिलक्रिस्ट ब्रेटली किसी को भी ले लो, माइकल वॉन को ले लो, सब रोहित शर्मा की तारीफ कर रहे थे.
Yeah.
even though Virat Kohli was breaking records, the most आवाज was coming for Rohit Sharma कि भैया ये दे उन्हें पूरी बैटिंग चेंज करे, क्या बैटिंग करा, क्या क्लास बैटिंग है, क्या क्लास बैटिंग है, and because of that it's given him this
Foundation to the team, and then Virat was just building on that foundation, and
yeah,
then Shreyas and KL were building the building on that thing. So I think it was just that कि भाई Rohit Sharma started what he started, everybody was just finishing off, and yeah, it takes a lot of guts to go ahead, face the new ball, movement, thoda pitch, thoda idhar vary tha. Even in the final, if you see, Rohit Sharma did his job. Yes, he got out in the worst fashion, but he did his
yeah.
job, what he was expected of him. Virat Kohli inside edge, unfortunate. Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul were the main culprits.
Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul. नहीं,
Because
मतलब
Shreyas Iyer till the semi-final in the Holland game, the Netherlands game, they were smashing it, both of them. They
yeah,
smashed the century.
the thing is, I think for me it is when you have the caliber of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, right?
Yeah,
They
you
just need
expect
to
more.
win us
Yeah,
the final. Just win it, man. Just win it for
yeah.
us.
That's
But
where
that's
Pat Cummins and these guys become, like you say, match winners. जो रहते हैं ना अपने वो अलग.
like David Warner's done it in the T20 World Cup. I know Travis Head is not that level, but he's done it.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah,
step up at the top order and just win it
yeah.
for us. Like, even
Yeah.
Shubman Gill is guilty of
And
that.
that's
Even
what
though,
exactly, and that's exactly what Pakistan is lacking, right? Pakistan के पास भी match winners नहीं है. They can get a free innings from anyone out of that 11. बिल्कुल आप free innings expect कर सकते हैं, but they have not had a match winner since a long time now, right? Like I think who was their last match? Shoaib Malik maybe was like not like every game, but you could expect him to do something in the bottom end of the thing, but उन लोगों के पास बाबर आजम इज द ओनली वन यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट अगर इन्हें सही रीइन्वेंट कर लिया अपने आप को ही कैन surely reach better heights. He can end a career of 16,000 runs in ODI and stuff, but he's just very slow right now.
yeah, and it's about like that's the thing. Virat Kohli, what does he have over everybody? Is that he has that many runs plus उन्हें पूरे जिताया. So chase में,
Exactly.
you remember his chases, whether it's 183 against Pakistan in the Asia Cup, whether it's the
World Cup, this World Cup against New Zealand. Sorry, New Zealand बोल रहा हूँ मैं. The first like Australia.
Against Australia. Then you had the one against Sri Lanka in Australia. So you had to chase 330 and 40 overs. He did that for you. When it was not possible, that kind of run rate. So you remember him for his match-winning knocks, and of course runs once तो रहेंगे, मगर जिस तरीके से उन्हें मैच जिताया आपकी टीम के लिए, he was the only one. He's the reason you won the game, so that he will be remembered.
It comes down to the mentality of a batsman. That's what Virat Kohli in an interview उन्हें बोले थे कि भाई मेरा मंत्रा change हो गया after 2015 or something. He's like, what I look when I'm batting is not कि मैं कितने runs बनाऊंगा. It's like how can I win this game for my team? What can I contribute for this team that it will put them in a winning position? So that shows you कि what he's thinking when he's batting is मैं किधर से रन निकालूं यार ये टीम के लिए, मैं कहाँ से निकालूं, कैसे निकालूं, and then naturally आप जैसा खेलते जाते हैं, your intent dictates your bat and you manage to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And now
it's like a Ronaldo thing, a Messi thing, because they know in their head that they have to score a goal. How do I score a goal? Do I flick it? Do I read? Just try something different. I'll just try something different. Maybe I'll flick it. Maybe I'll header it. Maybe I'll fake the goalkeeper, go around him, step over, do something. But that is what champion does, right? Like दिमाग में कुछ change करता है, and he has the daring to put that risk into action, and then result आ जाता.
Yeah, and also methods भी रहते, right? Like there's certain
Exactly.
methods, you've had certain whatever it is off the field, his gym work routine, his food, his habits, his exercises, his meditation. I'm sure everyone has different things. That discipline also adds to your on the field thing, and he's done that pretty well. I mean, उसको तो
like you won us the game 42 of 18. How your mentality was just.
But that wasn't me. I didn't.
Team को single double निकालना है. Team को single double.
It was the other guy. It was the other guy who had the.
But you were giving away the single, right? You were not wasting delivery.
Yeah, but I was the Ashwin in that partnership, in the.
But people still remember that partnership of Ashwin.
Yeah, they remember it. I will never forget it. But it's the main guy. What Pingle did was exactly that, right? कि आप match end तक लेके जाओ, और आपको मालूम है एक चीज होता है, there's one thing that you don't want to lose, which a lot of these sportsmen have, right? So what I like from the Australian mentality, it's they don't look at that way. They look at it कि how will I win this game? समझ रहे हैं? Pat Cummins उन्हें ये नहीं बोलता कि I mean it's a very good mentality to have. We don't want to lose. We want to win every game. That's a great mentality. Michael Jordan has it. Virat Kohli has it. Ronaldo has it. I'm sure Messi has it. But Australia, certain players that what I've seen from, because I've seen the Amazon documentary, read some of their books. It's key. Shane Warne in particular. If you listen to his commentary, go back and listen to his commentary. Rest in peace, the guy's a legend. But उन लोग क्या ये नहीं सोच रहे कि भाई हारना नहीं है. इन लोग ऐसा सोचते कि ये मैच कैसा जीतना है. Even if it's in a losing
Exactly.
position, how do we win this game? Soon as the match is over, let's go chill, bro. Like go have a beer, have like a meal, or have
But
whatever.
that is what Virat Kohli said. I just try to find ways to win the game. I'm not looking at मैं finish करूंगा, मैं main character बनूंगा. I'm not looking at. I'm looking कि ये टीम को मैं winning position में डालूं कैसे, यहाँ से जहाँ पे मैं अटका हुआ हूँ अभी मेरी टीम अटकी हुई है, वहां से मैं कैसे winning mentality इन लोगों में invoke करूं. Like how do I blow the spirit into them कि भाई जीत सकते मैच. How do I blow that belief by making a way दरिया एक बनाना. And like
And
you
I'm
said,
sure
Australia.
one of the reasons for his mentality like this is also because उन्हें जब growing up उन्हें सचिन को देखता था, right? वो टाइम पे सचिन आउट हुए तो पूरा मैच खत्म होता था. I'm sure he was probably say कि भाई मैं जिता सकता हूँ ये मैच मैं. I think he said it in an
कहाँ से
interview.
नहीं जीते, कहाँ से नहीं करे, क्या गलती करे, stuff
He
like
said
that.
it. There was that interview. I don't know if I sent it to you. It was with the American guy. The full version came out like I think a few weeks ago. The one he did in America, that podcast. So he said, "Ki, yeah, I used to watch Sachin used to get out and stuff, and it used to piss me off. Like, why I can actually win the game from this position? Why are the other guys giving up? Right? What time pe? But it was just they were not as good as him. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
man, with the bowling that Sachin was facing also at that time, man. Oof.
Yeah. No, he wasn't saying Sachin. He was saying the people after him who were
Oh,
coming.
I know, like the Lakshmans, the
Yeah,
Dravids, the Gangulis,
like
the
नहीं मुंगिया सदागोपन रमेश
वो लोग तो छोड़ दो यार, बेचारे वो लोग
राहुल
तो अलग
सिंह
है.
अजय जडेजा वही बात कर रहा हूँ अजय जडेजा
हाँ,
रॉबिन सिंह
90
दो बार निकले
94 अजय देवगन तो एक जिताया था 63 मान
94
के.
नहीं 99 का ही है वो 98 99
नहीं 94 या 96 या 94 में जिताया था जडेजा एक 64 63 मान
96 96
with the Kingfisher bat.
with against
Really,
Pakistan
yeah, he won
वखारी
it
ने
for.
मारा था 96
Yeah, yeah.
yeah so like वही है कि आप किस तरीके से जिताना चाह रहे हैं everyone has the thing but it's also that ability to do it also you can have the
Yeah.
mindset he has that ability he has that
I mean,
knack.
that's the thing. What I like about Rinku Singh and MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni, you see him. I mean, probably not the best batsman in the world. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure it's not. But the balls to face it and finish it. Like that is what Rinku Singh is developing, right? Like he has this mentality. He's cool. 40 of 18, I can do it. If I just pick my areas, if I hit the six, if I get under the ball, I can do it, and it's with a smile on their face. Dhoni never looked stressed कि भाई मेरे को मैच पे श्रीलंका के अगेंस्ट उन्हें जो फिनिश करा था मार 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 परेशान कहाँ से की गैप ढूंढ लेता the raw power that he has in him. So again, that also
और
mentality.
मेरे को ऐसा लगता है आई डोंट नो व्हाट यू थिंक मगर मेरे को ऐसा लगता है जब आप रेपुटेशन बना लेते हैं राइट एज अ फिनिशर
Yeah.
फिर वो दैट वर्क्स अगेंस्ट द बॉलर फिर
Bowler,
उन्हें डर रहता है भाई इन्हें जब तक आउट मैच खत्म नहीं है वो साइकोलॉजिकल हो जाता है जब आप
It's two ways, right? It's two ways. Like अब वसीम अकरम बॉलिंग करना था फड़े आती थी. शोएब अख्तर, like विराट कोहली said this a few days ago. He said मैं जब शोएब अख्तर को टीवी पे देखता था and I used to see the ball coming in and I faced him towards the end of his career.
He
I
didn't face
think
him.
he faced him towards the end of his career. He
Where?
said
In the IPL.
yeah, somewhere he faced him somewhere. So he said when he bowled to me and it was declining his career was at his end. He said he just imagined कि भाई what would this guy be when he was like 22, 23, 21. So
At his
like from
peak.
that, yeah, at his peak. So Kohli like agar I could not face him, like maybe he would have got me out a lot of times, like because the way
Yeah,
raw
exactly.
pace.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm
So
saying.
that
Like
works
how
against, like you said, yeah.
so like how the bowler will get you out, the batsman will have your number because he's like, भाई
Exactly.
इन्हें जब तक crease में है, he's going to hit me for sixes, he's going to find the boundary. So it's exactly like that. Like Shoaib Akhtar, I'm sure even Sachin and these guys used to worry when he used to come in. जब उन्हें full tilt पे डालते थे,
ऐसा दिखता था बाउंड्री से भाग के आता था अपने को.
yeah,
See,
like,
we used to
who
get
wouldn't be? वो टाइम पे like वो रहता ब्रेटली शोएब अख्तर एलन डोनाल्ड these guys would have the thing and now with the batters because also bigger bats smaller grounds this and that
Yeah.
batters also look more intimidating now and the bowlers have that issue कि भाई
And then they have power play, they have this, that, they have all of the things in their favors. I mean, it makes things easier. Up flip, guide it down to third man, get a run, gap, and stuff like that. So it's I mean, again, we're like bowlers like Mitchell Stark, Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah, they're still dictating the
हमी को
game.
रखेंगे T20 वर्ल्ड कप में
वेस्ट इंडीज के पिच के हिसाब से you could because सीम होके स्टिक होके आया तो उनकी खतरनाक हो जाएगा बॉल.
he got that Arjuna award man what is it Arjuna award
Yeah, Arjuna, spirit and some honorary for
कैसा
his
ड्रॉप कर गया फिर
commitment and something honoring him.
बाजी को तो लेके जाना जरूरी है अर्शदीप को. I like him now. Before I thought this guy should get spanked like all over the park and everything. Even when he was good, he was really good at the time. I still thought इन्हें बेकार है, मगर I like him. I like his temperament. Maybe
Yeah,
skill wise,
he's a fighter. Definitely, he's a
maybe
fighter.
maybe he's not natural swinging delivery
Yeah,
kind of bowler, not naturally beating the bat, but he's a skillful, like skillful in the sense that he's smart. He'll know कि भाई wicket कैसा निकालना है या कहाँ डालना है क्या time पे, and he has a good temperament. He's putting 100% in, and he's calm most of the time. I like that
yeah,
about him.
yeah, 100%. Like I said, he's a fighter. People would have finished their careers, man. The way he got hate and stuff, but he fought. He came back
He
well,
dropped
and
that
he's
Lulu catch right in Asia. I
Lulu
was
catch.
there. I was there. That match, अगर मैं ले लिया तो इंडिया जीत जाती थी वो मैच. पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट था वो.
Yeah, so I mean,
रोहित
it
ने निकाल
was
लिया था उस पे. वो लुल कैच था, but then he came back and he bowled well in the same match. He actually kept the game alive despite
yeah,
dropping that catch. So I like that I like that fighting mentality from him. On T20 में
exactly.
आपको थोड़ा सा death overs में भी उन्हें अच्छा ही डाल लेता है. He hits the areas, he's consistent. Of course, he will get hit. He has that tendency, and so does a lot of other bowlers. But I would like to see him over there. Maybe him, Bumrah, and then one of Shami and Siraj I would go with. And actually take all four of them and play three. We could do
Mukesh
that.
also.
नहीं मेरे को मुकेश नहीं पसंद, but I'm sure Mukesh will go.
I
अभी
don't know
तक
because he did start his career in West Indies. Lateral movement मिला थोड़ा उसको. I don't know
I'm
why.
sure they'll take him, मगर मेरे को उतना नहीं जमता उन्हें अभी. Maybe he needs to grow on me, like the way he's bowling and stuff. I just don't enjoy his bowling, but he is effective. He does pick up wickets.
बिल्कुल. I mean, it'll take time for him to adjust, but like Rohit backed him and Prasid a lot. Prasid को तो बोले he has talent.
Prasid
Maybe
को इंजरी के बाद उन्हें he doesn't look the same bowler. It looks like he's lacking a bit of pace. He's lacking that stamina also to come in and bowl those
yeah,
overs. And full tilt पे नहीं डाल रहा ऐसा दिख रहा मेरे को. And maybe he's worried he gets injured again.
yeah,
लेकिन yeah, I think Prasid Krishna is somebody that I've been disappointed with, but it's probably because of their injury.
yeah. I think it's the injury as well, but again, you need to be committed to come back. Just not use the injury as an excuse. Try to build. अब इतना science आ गया, इतना sports medicine आ गया. Maybe you could do different things. Height advantage भी है उसको. काफी चीज़ों में use कर सकता for his advantage. But again, it'll take time. But yeah, I think from today's game also I was very happy. Like it was good game to see the crowd and everything. New Zealand में game अच्छा दिखा मेरे को तो काफी अच्छा था.
जुम्मे से पहले हैं. It's like
जुम्मे से
school
पहले
days.
जुम्मे से end तक भी चला. Amazon Prime पे आ रहा है यहाँ पे. Like it's coming on Amazon Prime. Imagine the match.
Yeah,
It's
वो
on.
school days में वैसे ही रहता था. हम लोग Friday उठते थे before prayer and we used to watch these games, New Zealand and
Yeah,
Australia में. तो
yeah,
वैसे ही था ये भी, like it's beginning. I missed probably the last 2 overs, but like I watched before that. It was fun, man. It was
yeah. It was good fun to watch. And
action-packed. New Zealand बहुत खूबसूरत जगह है. Also, I forgot, like South Africa बहुत बोल रहा था. New Zealand is also next level, man. वहाँ पे
yeah, mountains and everything, man. It's very good.
समर में वो भी चलता है. I'm sure क्या है वो skydiving and all that,
Mm.
and they have crazy mountains, greenery.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if they're beaches, but it looks a nice.
I don't think so, but they have a lot of trekking, mountain climbing, and stuff like that.
You saw the
Back then.
welcoming they got, like the traditional mount or whatever that place is, bro.
Yeah,
Like
Maui.
खतरनाक आके नाच रहे थे, ये कर रहे थे, पेंट डाल लेके.
Maui, yeah.
Yeah. Looked like it looked like some fun. It was
The haka dance and stuff like that.
yeah. Oh, but yeah, New Zealand is a great place to play cricket, watch cricket, and
Yeah. Even a test between England and New Zealand, it was so much fun to watch. It went till the
the
end.
1-1, right?
Yeah, it was so good to watch, and yeah, it's fantastic. But कल I think क्या press conferences होंगे. We'll get to that as well. India and South Africa कहते हैं. Afghanistan. Maybe they get back Noor
24
Ahmed
for
to
5
squad.
है आपके Royals.
हाँ, जेसन रॉय और उन्हें तो आउट हो गए थे जब इस 23 या 14 पे
30 for 5 हो गया, sorry. 17.1 over. इन्हें डेविड मिलर बैटिंग कर रहा है अभी 39 of. Bro, look at the backdrop, man. This is wild.
पहले मैच तो अबैंडन हो गया था because of rain, I think.
Sunrisers का.
Yeah, we got 2 points cheekily. 1 point.
Yeah. कल उन्हें क्लासन मारा था भैया 80 of 30, like single handedly जिताया उन्हें.
Yeah, he retired from Test now. His whole focus is T20 one day, I think.
Yeah, bro, he's still in form, man. I can't believe it. This form is going for a year now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been a year, like since before last IPL, since the beginning or end of 2022, or beginning of 23. और अब तक उन्हें हर सीरीज में, हर टूर्नामेंट में
और
मार रहा है।
प्योर पावर है यार, उन्हें हिप्स डोंट लाई वाला मसला है उसका, ही जस्ट मैशेस इट मैन, लाइक कैसा पावर
Bro,
जनरेट करता, नो फुटवर्क,
notice one thing, he doesn't move, like it's
नो
all the
फुटवर्क,
leg power, he just stays
He's
in
like
one place.
सहवाग, he's like सहवाग man, like सहवाग का भी सेम ये जो थाई एरिया है उससे पावर आप जनरेट करते हैं, so I think it's like a
मगर
सहवाग
सहवाग का क्या था, डाउन द ट्रैक आके मारता था, इन्हें डाउन द
हाँ
ट्रैक
इन्हें
आके
डाउन हाँ एग्जैक्टली
उन्हें
या
वहीं खड़े एक ही, you seen सहवाग
क्रिस
moving
गेल,
full, even Chris Gayle uses his feet. This guy, like, he doesn't. I'm saying ki down the track aake aana. Yes, footwork is minimal when you're playing the ball, like if it's a full ball or whatever. But when it's trying to attack the spinner, bro, he plays the spinner off the back foot, hits him for six so
yeah,
consistently. That's a
he's
very
too
different thing.
insane, he's very
एक्स्ट्रा कवर के भी ऊपर मारता, मिड विकेट ठीक है, आपको थोड़ा सा मिलता होगा, एक्स्ट्रा कवर बैक फुट पे स्पिनर को मारना बहुत मुश्किल है वो।
a very different mentality on it. And I think fantastic keeper भी है, he's a very good player, very important player for South Africa, particularly World Cup जिता सकता उन्हें if he gets his form. Markram है, they have good side that they can take to West Indies.
ये लीग अच्छी है मगर like crowds भी अच्छे आ रहे, players भी अच्छे हैं, like packed, and that's the main thing I think for leagues to be successful, you need to have full grounds, and this is what South Africa is doing.
आज उधर भी सिडनी के मैच पे भी 39,000 पैक्ड था पूरे।
हाँ, जब crowd अच्छी रहती है, it's fun, and देखो वार्नर स्मिथ खेल रहे तो full तो होगा crowd, and that's what the SC T20 have done. They've given priority. I know it's at the cost of Test cricket, so there is a opportunity cost over there, which not everyone will be happy with, but at least they have this full crowds coming, and it's a spectacle, right? You want to watch it. Now I'm watching the game. There's a mountain behind this full ground, and everybody's cheering and this and that. It's nice to watch. Like I will probably watch the second innings nice and comfortably, take some notes, but that's because I have to watch it. But anyone will want to watch this cricket, like
I mean, when you see the crowd, you see excitement, you hear cheering, थोड़ा बहुत, और आपका जैसे प्रीमियर लीग है, आप देखते क्यों क्राउड्स भरे हुए रहते हैं, गालियां चलते हैं, पुकारा चलता, गोल मिस हुआ, एक्शन।
अरे कल इंडिया का मैच है भाई, आपका क्या है रिपोर्ट? कल इंडिया का मैच है,
इंडिया का मैच है कल यार,
एशिया कप ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
इंडिया
आप खतर जा रहे, कवर करने नहीं जा रहे, बोलो क्या क्रिकेट कवर कर रहे हैं आप, वर्ल्ड कप फुटबॉल एशिया कप नहीं कर रहे हैं आप?
करेंगे इंडिया का फुटबॉल कवर करना, एक्चुअली सोचा था मैं करेंगे वो स्टोरी, बट या इंडिया की साइड होपफुल है, आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी गुड साइड, अगर उनका क्लिक हो गए they can do something, but Australia obviously they lack of lots of difference between the skill, because they're a World Cup playing nation. Australia, they've played the World Cup, they just played Messi, lost to Messi in the World Cup Qatar, but India का ये अच्छा हो गया आजकल, like there are a lot of people now, geo people there, broadcasting the making reels, making getting more to know about the player.
is there.
Yeah, Dane set has now come there, so a lot of information flowing here, people are getting back, फुटबॉल के पीछे आ रहे थोड़े लोग, कतर गोल मार, ओपनिंग है आज,
yeah, 1-0 against Lebanon. India is playing tomorrow, and then so you're supporting India in this tournament, huh? It should be a fun tournament actually.
I mean Saudi भी है वहाँ पे, Saudi भी है, India भी रहेंगी, so you have a lot of options. So like I mean it should be fun, but yeah, like you said, that question is still racking my head, how is it Asian if Australia and these players are like Middle East and together, but
those guys are also crazy team, man. Japan, South Korea,
very good, quality.
I'm supporting Saudi Arabia in this tournament.
Yeah, hopefully they do something. I mean, they were very hopeful in the World Cup. Acha prospect the. They beat the champions, so we have something to show for that.
India, so that game is tomorrow. We can talk about that also with the press conference. Qatar, it's in Qatar, and then you have the AFCON also. There's a lot of football too.
Lot of football, and then you have Premier League, you have deadline, you have to make FPL changes.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. वो अच्छा यार, अभी 1 घंटा है नहीं?
हाँ, अभी 1 घंटा है।
1 घंटा है वो डेडलाइन के लिए, वो भी करना है, फुटबॉल भी है, आज क्रिकेट भी है। क्रिकेट का मैं वही देख रहा था, 140 बोल्ड हो गया एरो मिलर यॉर्कर, दिस गाय बॉस, yeah, so like yeah, we'll update you guys then tomorrow. We'll have the press conference, we'll have some shorts, and Faz will also get some information up, whatever cricket is happening, he'll keep you updated on the social media. We'll both keep you updated on social media, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. Faz, thank you so much for joining. Get some good rest. It's a long weekend ahead, a lot of games to watch, so I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. Take care until then, and thank you everyone for joining.